Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we have an amazing episode of
Because I said so.
Because I Said So. Today we are doing something really cool, something new and different. What are we doing today?
How to get these abs. Sorry.
Not quite. This is a styling series. So
Yes. We're doing 5 ways to tie.
5 ways to tie.
Yes.
It's fun, it's fast. It really shakes up your outfit knowing how to tie a bow, to tie a thing, to tie a dada, to tie all this fun
Whatever
stuff.
you want to tie.
Whatever you want to tie, Lisa's going to show us how to tie.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I'm Lisa.
I'm the model.
I'm the stylist.
And we're going to show you what to wear, how to style it, the latest trends because
I said so.
celebrity stylist Lisa Cera said so. Let's go!
Let's go. So, you get a shirt like this and the biggest complaint is, what do I do with this? What do I do?
I'd be like,
Cute, but what do I do with this? So I'm going to show you different ways to play with the tie that comes on a shirt.
Question, can you leave it just like this? Like, is this fine?
You
This is
can.
lazy.
I mean, I wouldn't do that because it looks unfinished. If you were going to do that, I would probably do a low tie like this. So it looks like you intentionally left it. And I would probably just start it at the V of your shirt, so like that. So it's almost the same thing, but I wouldn't leave it just hanging down.
Okay.
Okay.
So tie number 1. Let's tie number 1.
Tie number 1 is going to be just a once over.
Okay. So kind of like what you did, but more clean.
Exactly. So you just make sure that the collar is clean, and when you do this, you're really intentionally holding the fabric so that it's straight and flat, and you're crossing over and you're pulling it up. And then when you pull it up, you just make sure this top piece is nice and straight. You know what I mean? That is the key to having something look so effortlessly thrown over the way this does.
Yeah.
So that's your first tie.
Cute.
Right?
I like that.
All right. Tie number 2.
Tie number 2.
So tie number 2, bring them face to face, your tie, and then you're going to loop it around your hand. Okay, and then you're going to pull the 2 pieces underneath. I hope that you guys can get this. And then you're going to just pull it down a little bit. So it kind of looks like a tie a little bit.
Yeah, like a loose.
It looks like a loose men's tie.
Yeah.
Which is also, and then of course you open up these pieces here so that it's got a nice look to it. It's all about the finishing touches that I'm doing right now. So that's another tie number 2.
Tie number 2.
Now we're going to do a bow.
Tie number 3.
Tie number 3. So again, it's all about how you hold your fabric. So, you're tying a bow. You always cross and loop it over. And you see how slow I do it? I do it slow on purpose because I want to make sure that the fabric is always nice and straight in my hands. And then of course you take one piece, you bring another piece over. It's like you're tying a bow on a shoelace. Okay, but here's the key. When you pull this other piece through, you grab them and then you start to go tight. Okay, now look at that.
I wish I could see.
I mean, you have that's the perfect bow.
Oh, that's so cute.
And you can do it high on the neck or you can do it low.
And I like the different lengths.
Yes, exactly. So that is, tie, can you see it?
Yeah, my camera case is a mirror.
So that's another way to do it. And you can play around with this. You can make this bigger. You can have one side longer than the other, pull it through. See how this side is longer than this? And then you drape it down. It looks a little more effortless and casual, even though it's a really pretty bow. Tie number 4 is something that I invented, I believe, is that you actually tie it like a men's tie, if you know how to do a men's tie. On a men's tie, you usually have to start with one piece longer than the other, but because these pieces are completely even, it doesn't matter. We're going to do it like that. Okay, so how you do a men's tie. Your right tie over your left tie. Okay, so now it's crisscross. You hold it right at the crisscross and you wrap this right piece underneath. You bring it over. Okay, so now you've got the beginnings of a tie. Then you loop it underneath. Let me do that so you guys can see it. You loop it underneath. You got to use 2 hands for this. Okay, now you have it like this. And then there's a piece in front here where my thumb is. you're gonna stick this through there. And then you're gonna just pull it tight. And now you have almost a tie. Now, if this was a real men's tie, it would look like a tie, but because this is a wider silk, it comes out like this. So that's got like a more masculine look than the first and second tie that I did, because it actually looks like a tie somewhat. So that's tie number 4. And on a real shirt, like on something you could go higher. Actually, we can't do that. I mean, you could kind of do that. That's kind of cute. There, we just made another
bonus tie.
bonus tie. You would normally be able to put it up to the neck, but because this is attached to the shirt, you can't. So look how cute that is. It's just another way to do it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And now we have tie number 5.
The 5th tie, tie 5.
Let's see if I can do
tie
this
5.
on this. I can do it on a trench coat. 5th tie to me is like a half bow, I call it. So you tie it, okay, and then when you go to do the bow, instead of wrapping this through like a bow, you pull the side all the way out.
Half bow.
So then you have a half bow. So then it becomes this. Look how pretty that is.
Yeah, I like
cute?
that. I think that's my favorite one.
Yeah, and then you can play around with the length of your bow part and the length of the ties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely use a half bow like the most on trench coats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's one of my favorite ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think I invented that many years ago. But
Even
maybe not.
all of it.
They used to call it the Carolina Herrera bow because she used to do that half on her runway.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the half bow is something that looks fantastic on a trench.
I feel like you normally wear half ties on trenches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why this is so cute on
Yeah.
the neck.
Yeah.
And now we're going to show you it on a trench.
Let's do it.
We buttoned this high so that you're not distracted. We just want to have a nice yellow palette, and then we can show you how to tie
Clean.
a nice trench. Okay, here we go. So you can have a lot of fun with a trench. Let's show you the half bow on a trench. Now I like to start with one side a little bit longer, as you can see, just a little bit long, a couple of inches. The longer side goes over the shorter side, and then you tie it like you're tying a bow. Of course, the first pull, like this is where you get your tight,
Like the
tight
waist.
tie. Yeah.
The waist tie.
You really hold this tight, and when it's just yourself, you've got to kind of use your hands in a way where you're holding this so it doesn't come loose, and you're tying your bow at the same time. It takes practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, and then you literally loop this piece, the longer piece, through. So you loop it underneath the piece that's straight, and pull it through. And then as you're pulling it, you're adjusting it. So this is a half tie, and you can wear it on the side, you can wear it on the front, you can make this longer depending on how. This is where the length that you're using, which part you're using to pull through will make a difference.
Yeah.
So there you go. And I think this looks I love this.
I love it on like the side too. Like,
Uh-huh.
I feel like the half tie on the side is like
It's
kinda
fabulous.
cute, especially where like the
Yes.
coat ends. Very cute. This is like my go-to tie.
Yeah, this is a great one.
Yeah, I do tie a bow and then I pull all the way through.
Yeah, but you see how she did that? So this is the way you don't.
This is messy. I was just showing you
This
how
is
I
the
do
messy
it
bow.
fast.
There's a messy bow too we could do.
Wait, I'm just curious. Let me practice. So
This is what you do. You pull this side over,
uh-huh.
and then pull it. You see? That's how you do it. There you go.
Oh.
Okay?
I'm learning.
I just taught
Okay.
her.
Over, through.
Exactly. And again, you'll work on holding the fabric straight and all of that. But there you go. The longer side goes exactly. And there you go. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
And you pull them both tight at the same time, like you're tying a bow tight.
Yeah. Okay.
This I love doing. I think this is just a very clean, you make sure, it's a very clean tie. Make sure your tie is even. And then, you pull it. You bring one side up. It's almost like you're getting ready to tie a bow, but then you never do. And you just kind of hang it straight down.
And this is nice, like when you throw it on the jacket, like you're just kind of like on the go or
Yes.
something like that. You're going to take it off soon.
there's a sneaky thing you can do too. Let's say you know you're not going to take it off and you want to keep that tie. You can do a little pin in the back.
Ooh.
Or you can add a snap to a
Bonus
tie.
ties.
Yeah, you can do you know a little stitch, whatever it is, depending on how you're going to wear your coat. I would say do a little pin.
Mhm.
I do that sometimes just to keep that clean look.
Yeah,
It's great.
I like that.
Okay, and then the fourth one is doing the same thing, and then you double knot it. And again, you want to have a nice clean knot. So again, this is the most important part of any knot and any tie is this part right here.
Mm.
And then so you keep this piece straight, and you tie you tie your tie sideways. So this is still here, and then you loop it through. Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty.
And then you do that.
Ooh, I like that.
And then you have another, again, that's a cute little,
I feel like that's a good side one
Yep.
too.
this is a great side one as
Yeah.
well.
It's kind of like how you tie a scarf, like how we did it like around your neck, like
Yeah.
a little bow.
And by the way, you play around with these pieces, so sometimes it gets stuck, but you do the fold, you do everything you can to just lay it really nicely. And that's
Yeah.
it. It's just a nice, effortless, clean looking tie.
Yeah. I like
Right?
that one. Yeah.
So this is how I would do it. Do it like a real tie. We'll start on the side because we know we're going to do it on the side. Again, the longer side goes over the short side. Then you wrap it around this way. Okay. You bring it over.
Mhm.
Okay. Then it has to go underneath. So you go underneath.
Mhm.
Okay. Hold that. Then you're going to put it through this piece here.
Bing.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh, that's kind
Now
of cool.
this is really how you tie it. There's a couple ways to tie a men's tie, but this is how you tie a men's tie, and then you pull. This is how you tighten it, and this is how you adjust it.
Oh yeah.
So you can literally put it to the side,
I kind of like that.
and there you go.
Because
Yeah.
then you pull it from here, right? This is how you
Yes.
like, move it.
Yes.
So like you can literally just take the jacket off
Adjust it.
like that.
Yeah.
And then like make it tight, clean.
Yeah, and you can play
I like
around
that.
with the tie. You can, Yeah, I think this is great, and I love it sideways along this seam,
Oh yeah, that's cute.
right? Along the seam here. This is great. So there's your fifth tie.
Awesome.
Yeah, have fun. Go out and enjoy.
Yeah, tie some fun bows, guys. And also, it is the holidays, so you can practice on your clothes and tie some nice presents and bows.
There you go, exactly. You can do a tie bow on your
You
gift.
can do a tie bow on your gift.
Wow, that's cute. I invented it.
It's all Lisa's inventions.
Because I said so.
Because she said so. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And tune in every single Friday. We'll have a new episode for you, either doing trends, styling weird, bow ties, learning something new, going through wardrobes. If you want us to actually go through your wardrobe, you can comment, you can message us on social media. We'd love to come to your house and zhuzh it up.
Go through your
And
closet.
zhuzh it up. Yeah, zhuzh it up a bit.
Yep. Okay.
Awesome. All right, guys, see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.